Hello everyone and welcome to Chat with Nene Alice. If this is your first time tuning in to Chat with Nene Alice, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to send in your comments. And viewers, also I want to let you know that we're chasing 1,000 subscribers before the end of October. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do so, because we are bringing you premium content. So please endeavor to subscribe. Okay, viewers, today is International Day of the Girl Child, and Chat with Nene Alice is so delighted to have with us the Commissioner for the National Commission for Children in the person of Mrs Joyce Wuya Tejan Kella. She has been with the Commission for a couple of years now, and she has worked relentlessly for children, particularly girls, and she has created a mark in the lives of so many children. And one thing, you know, I like about her is that she is very, very much inclusive in all the work that she does, particularly when it comes to encouraging children with disability to get involved in activities that has to do with children, and also to benefit from work that the Commission is doing. So I am so delighted to have her here with me today. So Auntie Joyce, you want to say a few words, introduce yourself before we start the conversation?
Hello everyone, I am Joyce Wuya Tejan Kella, the Commissioner for Children's Commission. As you have heard from the moderator or producer, Chat with Nene Alice, I am very much delighted to have her in our compound, in our vicinity, to talk about issues relating to children, especially the girl child. So, Madam Alice, you are welcome.
Thank you very much. Well, viewers, like I said today, we are commemorating International Day of the Girl Child. And I just want to give you a background to this day so that you understand as I have a chat with the Commissioner. We all know that in 2021, Generation Equality launched a 5-year commitment for bolder solutions to gender inequalities, just as the world entered the second year of the COVID-19 pandemic. And whilst the pandemic has accelerated digital platforms for learning, teaching, and connecting, we all know that a lot of girls or a lot of people are still without internet connectivity, or maybe having a device to communicate. And we still have connections here and there, even when we say we have internet connectivity, but then we still have problems with connection. And this year alone, we all know that when it comes to communicating, and when it comes to devices, using of devices, and when it comes to internet connections, we know that the people who are most deprived are girls. And that is why this year we are celebrating the theme, Digital Generation, Our Generation. And for Sierra Leone, we are saying Safe Internet Generation, Now Generation, Girls First. Okay, so I have the Commissioner with me so that we can start the conversation. Auntie Joyce, with a calm down na Creole, because I want for let her pick in within another village yanda. Let understand waiting me and you two they get this communication. But the first thing I want to ask you, waiting at the theme for this year is celebration, so that I don't talk about let it come out back from you.
Okay, Alice, well, very good. Like how you give the background, from that way the UN General Assembly, they actually launched the International Day for the Girl Child. Year in, year out, different themes that they come out globally. Then we as really we can try to localize the theme. You don't already say for this year the global theme will come out. That one we say global and for the whole world. Now, digital generation, our generation. But for Salon, we try for localize them for fit with your own purpose. So Salon we say safe internet generation, now we generation, gas first. What did this mean for we? We say girl pikin they're not for left behind per internet business. social media, especially internet, because we know say internet get boku advantage for pikin the way they go school, or even the one wey no dey go school. So we dey say this year we wan let girl themselves get equal opportunity and for get access to internet facilities, both na the home and at the school. So na that we try for localize as a theme na we country Sierra Leone.
Okay, Auntie Joyce, I just want to follow we go before we this talk here. So, when it comes to internet connectivity or getting devices for communicate so that people can go for log on to the internet and all that, who do you feel to say they suffer the most based on your experience?
Of course, Zanga Pikine. First of all, even as educated as most of we who think we educated, we always get this negative connotation about girl pikin, not for watch a thing then where they on social media. And then they go see what mommy and daddy business. So we they totally deprive them. Now home, not school, we get limited, they get limited access. So obviously that the girl pikin they suffer most because they don't get access to most of them communication devices then where can make them get accessibility to internet.
So okay. We know say internet connectivity na service provider dey give, but the thing the way they make we log on to internet, wetin na some of them thing dey?
Like a phone. Now, phone dey different level. Me I hear some people that they talk about Android phone. Android phone is a little bit expensive than the normal phone wey you just dey use for talk. Android phone will give you the opportunity for let you get access to the internet. Not to every parent is able to provide that kind of phone for a pikin. So if they get for buy, they can say, if let us say they get opportunity as a family for buy one Android phone na the family, it's either the daddy take am or the boy pikin they get am. They say that the boy pikin need am. So the guy pikin always deprive. Also we dey talk about laptops. Laptops a little bit expensive. This afternoon, even before you dey come, I get one me niece wey dey na university wey dey more than me for buy laptop for her. For the last 6 months, I dey tell am say, but that is not important. Go they go sit down at library. But I very well know say very important because when you talk about internet connectivity, it acts like a sort of library that you home. It acts as sort of library for the pikin then now when they na schools. Even out of school pikin then, when they get access to the internet, it solve a lot of their school work. Because when you Google, you then get a lot of current information wey go be very useful for your studies. Also we dey talk about iPad, we go talk about tablet. These are some of the tools the thing wey they need for help them for communicate with the outside world through internet.
Okay, so this me girl pikin wey dey na this village where they na the village, na the remotest village na Sierra Leone. How you feel to say where in terms of internet connectivity, so some side they will not able to get ahead, they not get. How you feel to say ain't go able for join this global platform where we already talk about when social media?
Well, it really challenging because if sometimes even if you get the phone, you get a lot of things where they go into the phone. Let us say a family I try for afford for get one Android phone where the pikin where will make the pikin get connection to internet. But you also talk about power, electricity, where in the remotest village there it's very challenging. You even get network problem. Some village there you get for go to na some particular parts for let you able get access to that network. So even when you dey use it, you get the phone, but other things then the way they hinder that accessibility. So availability, accessibility now all challenges wey the girl pikin dem dey face. It's not only in the villages so Alice, even in Pretoria, in most places they get this intermittent power cut where they make so tell they in the midst of doing your homework, you dey Google, the lights go off. So tell they if you get money back for buy data for put it inside your phone. Not to all man get access to buy Wi-Fi for let you get an house. So all of these are small challenges where they pikin they face, especially the girl pikin dem. And sometimes it gets bad advantage disadvantage. If you really don't eager for do some work with your internet, then you get some bobo them maybe where they at the neighborhood wey get their internet facility dem. You pikin tempted, the guy pikin tempted for go to dem bobo there, and na dey all plenty dey comot. So for me as a commissioner, I dey really appeal to government and also to the parents dem. Now make it a connectivity, internet connectivity, very very important, and make it accessible to pikin, especially girl pikin dem.
Okay, Auntie Joyce, we know say the internet get the good, the bad, and the ugly. So wetin you feel to say na some of them good things there, so the benefits from internet?
So many things dey comot. For me, in fact, I feel say the good, the best, the better, all things wey good, e outweigh the ugly and the bad. For me, when you dey do internet, when you get access to internet, e dey improve you in your reading skills, because you always go dey Google, you always dey na the media, you dey read social media. When you dey read, you dey come across new terminologies wey go help you for let you improve on the reading and speaking skills. It also go help you for let you expose to a lot of new ideas. You go able to do your research on internet. So it gets good, plenty good then, and on the educational side. For me, even at my level, when I dey sick, I dey feel sick, I go doctor prescribe. If he diagnose me say that this thing do you, quickly I don go down the internet for Google wetin dey cause this, how I for treat am, or wetin go make am prevent am. So to me, e get a lot of advantages.
So what about the disadvantages?
I already don mention am, because sometimes dem dey bad. It depends on the intention wey the pikin dey go na the internet for. If pikin go na internet say I wan go look for pornography, e get your bad thing, because so many bullies dey happen dey. Dem go bully the inside dey, dem go know about things wey at the age dem no suppose to know about am, but because dem get access to that internet, dem go learn so many ugly things about wey no fine for them. So to me, I can always say everything is not only about internet. Life get pros and cons. So you only thing you try very hard for minimize the cons and let them know outweigh the pros.
Okay, Auntie Joyce. Now the COVID-19, we dey in the second year now, and we know how that they don't challenge girl picking them for go school. We don't get lots of dropouts, and people picking them will be done. They go to school for able to retain them, and picking them get challenged even for take the public exam. I don't know, as we dey talk on this International Day of the Girl Child, wetin are some of the things the way you feel say this commission don dey do for help for alleviate that day?
Well, the question really come in very handy and very timely. As a commission, we just don't do an impact assessment of the COVID on pikin. We do an at 6 districts at regional level, make sure say every region represented. So we do an at 6 districts. So the findings that will come out, it shows so many things with the impact on the pikin. One, it talk about the health, it talk about nutrition, it talk about education, it talk about the psychosocial aspect. So all of these are some of the things that we will find out say the impact on the COVID-19 get an impact on the pikin. For instance, for nutrition, wetin comot out of the thing, we can realize the findings when the pikin themselves will talk to and the parents, the quality and the quantity of the food intake, it don drop so much because of the way things are not expensive. Now in most of houses, you hardly find out say people that no dey able get 3 square meals a day. That's alone you talk about diet, balanced diet. Also na the health side, like for some people that will get HIV, even pikin, the focus of the government and NGOs all don divert to COVID-19. So most of them people that will be there on drugs, on medication for HIV and other diseases like malaria and other things, they find it very difficult for them to access something. And the education are the same. What we go na some schools then, the teacher then, the principal, the villager, the people that they tell me say most of them they find difficulty on this social distancing because the chair they're not enough, furniture they're not enough. Then this wash hand, the hygiene facilities they're so poor na schools. So it gets all of this thing we'll able to find out, and the reports readily they available. Oh, just don't launch.
Okay, so I know say the commission don't do a lot of work, and I just want to say thank you so much for this good work. And I want to tell you, say Chat with Nene Alice Day for providing necessary support whenever you want for we do documentation of some of them things then the way una they work on. So we get now a pleasure what we get you now so today, and on behalf of Chat with Nene Alice, we want to say Happy International Day of the Girl Child to all girl picking the way they and the way they watch we at this point. We hope say una go able for keep up to una aspirations them, and una go stay focused and stay supported. I know say we go win, not to so Auntie Joyce. We go win. We go win.
And let's self go win.
Yes,
it's going to be a win-win situation for all of us, Master.
Thank you very much. And if this is your first time tuning in to Chat with Nene Alice, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to send in your comments. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.